Hi, it's Instructor Dan Reefy from the Australian Martial Arts Academy. We're just going to touch on something I think a lot of martial arts schools seem to brush over, and that is a pre-fight strategy. You really need to have a pre-fight strategy if you're defending yourself in a real situation in the street. Remember, in our society there's lots of CCTV cameras everywhere. Nearly every mobile phone has a camera in it. So the chances are, if you have to defend yourself for real, in the real world, in the street or whatever, you need to have some sort of strategy so it looks like you're not the aggressor. Okay, so firstly, when to employ a pre-fight strategy. Okay, so if someone's coming towards you in an aggressive manner, you need to, first of all, you need to take 2 large steps backwards. If you're right-handed, you want to end up so your right foot's back. So if I'm in this situation and someone's coming towards me, I'll step left, then right, so I'm in a right foot back situation. If I was left-handed, it would be the other way around, so I'd end up with my left foot back, okay? So I'm stepping away from the person who's coming towards me. Second of all, I want to have my hands in what's known as the universal stop sign, okay? So that everyone knows that this means stop, okay? Now I want to employ them. I want to have my left hand just so I can see over the fingertips, and I want my right hand just underneath that. And I want both my palms to be on the centre line. Okay, I want my elbows to be tucked in, and what this does, it takes away his option of punching straight through me. So most people will not punch through your hands, they're going to try and punch around you, okay, which means it's going to be easier for me to deal with, okay? But of course you always need to be aware they might try and shoot your legs or whatever, so you need to be very agile. So your knees have to be bent so you can move quickly, okay? The next thing I need to do is, if I can, make eye contact with the person, and I need to say in a loud, clear voice, back off, stop, get away from me, leave me alone, any of these, okay? So if there's any witnesses around, it needs to be loud enough that not just the aggressor hears you, but other people hear you say that, okay? So if we're in a situation, someone's aggressively attacking me, they're coming towards me. Now when they come towards me, once they get into what I call a long-range kicking distance, that's when I'd employ this. I never let someone get in my personal space. Now I consider my personal space, if you get your fingertips here and you make a round circle like that, this is my personal space. I don't want anyone to get in there. I never want someone to be up here in my face, okay? So that means if I put my stop sign up and someone comes towards me and their chest comes up against my hand, I hold it there and I don't let them come in. I don't let my hands collapse, okay? If they're pushing towards me, I can step back, okay, but I don't let them come right in towards me, okay? So, and also remember, if you decide that you have to defend yourself, you want to act with full strength and full speed and full commitment, okay? So again, we're here, the guys are coming towards me, I step back, 1, 2, hands come up on my centre line, and I tell them, back off, leave me alone, okay? Now, if the guy keeps coming, you're entitled to defend yourself. But remember, as a trained martial artist, you need to be very aware of something called excessive force. So you just need to deal with the guy to get him away from you so you can escape, okay? You don't want to take him down, get the mount and pound the hell out of the guy. Because if the police are involved and you're an experienced black belt martial artist, this guy might be the aggressor, but he might have no training at all. And you're on the stand and the prosecution's saying to you, you've trained for how many years in martial arts? It's not going to look good for you. Another thing you need to be aware of, if you're on camera, remember, and he's coming towards me, if I do this, then I look like the aggressor, okay? So we want to avoid that. You want to take 2 steps back, hands up here, stop sign, and you're verbally warning the guy to leave you alone. If he keeps coming and attack, well then defend yourself. Okay? I'll hope to see you on the next clip. Remember, train hard, and thanks for watching. Kurt, Dukunyai.